Hello everyone, myself Divyanshu, and today I am going to teach you some important concept which is asked in your upcoming CSIR-NET exam, which is most important uh, concept. Okay, and the first thing is that let us recall the topic, which is basically asked in CSIR-NET Mathematical Science exam. So in this category, that is ordinary differential equation. First of all, the most weightage of the question actually asked in exam, that is from Unit 3. Unit 3 is nothing but this is your ODE section. ODE, it means ordinary, already written here. Okay, no need to write here. And and now in this section, first thing is that the most important topic, that is your existence and uniqueness theorem. In this section, generally ask the question related to initial value problem. And second thing is Picard's theorem. And second topic is first ODE or first order ODEs in generally asked question from your exact equation. And second thing is integrating factor. And third thing is singular solution. And in next section, the topic is 3, that is system of first order ODEs. In this section, the question will be asked from matrix method. Second thing is linear system. And in topic number 4, that is linear differential equation. In this section, the question will be come from homogeneous equation. And second thing is from non-homogeneous equation. And the topic number 5 is variation of parameters. In this section, the question will become from finding particular solution. And 6 point is Green's theorem, boundary value problem. In boundary value problem, basically ask the question from Sturm-Liouville theory. And 7th point is that is Green's function. In Green's function, the topic will be solution of boundary value problem. These are the high weightage topic for CSIR-NET. Okay, that is existence and uniqueness theorem, linear ODEs, system of ODEs, variation of parameter, Sturm-Liouville problem, and Green's function. This topic may be contributed about 4 to 7 questions in each exam. Basically, this topic are approx 4 to 7 question, 7 question country view. Okay, in CSIR-NET exam. And main basically today I am going to start some topic that is ODE. Basically in ODE, some topic may be recall for you for next CSIR-NET exam. And today some topic that is ordinary differential equation. Maybe basically each and everyone know about what is ordinary differential equation, and for interview purpose maybe some interviewer ask you the degree and order. Okay, so then you know the first thing is that in this section you know the differential equation very well. And let me recall for you the basic definition of differential equation. So differential equation is nothing but uh, in this section, the differential equation, you know the an equation involving derivative of one or more dependent variable with respect to one or more independent variable. It's called it's called a differential equation. Now let me show you some example. So in first example, that is d2y upon dx square plus dy upon dx, which is equal to 1. Okay. And here is some second example, that is d2y upon dx square plus d2 z upon dx square, which is also equal to plus 1, sorry, plus 1, which is equal to 0. And in third example, so I will show you some partial derivative for x and t, and upon में del x plus partial derivative with respect to dt, and here is some written x comma t, which is also equal to 1. This is a formation of something that is the example of differential equation. And you know the here is what first thing is that First thing is that 2 points may be keep in your mind. First point is in which equations an equation involving derivative derivatives of one or more dependent variable. One or more dependent variable, and with respect to one or more independent variable. Okay, this is called your differential equation. I am not going to teach you some dependent independent variable. You know it is very well. And now come to the point, that is ordinary differential equation. So I am going to teach you some topic, that is ordinary differential equation. Your ordinary differential equation. So in your last class, maybe if you look my older lecture, you have already teach you some MD Rasinghania book as a reference form, and teach you some PDF type content. So here I am going to write, so it takes a lot of time for you. So don't panic. And first thing is, first try to listen carefully. Okay, now the topic is ordinary differential equation. So in this case, ordinary differential equation, it is that a differential equation involving ordinary derivative of one or more dependent variable and with respect to a single independent variable. So it means, if you have some example, first thing is that take a d2y upon dx square plus d2z upon dx square, which is equal to sin x. And second example is, that is d2y upon dx square plus 10 dy upon dx, which plus y which is equal to 0. The definition tells that here, the definition tells that if you have some differential equation involving ordinary derivative, what? Involving ordinary derivative. Ordinary derivative of one or more dependent variable, one or more dependent variables with respect to a single independent variable. So it is your ordinary differential equation. Now come to the simple point, that is how you say that simple ODE, then move on partial differential equation, and then move on order of differential equation, and then degree of differential equation. So here the ordinary differential equation is nothing but a differential equation involving ordinary derivative. What? Ordinary derivative of one or more dependent variable with respect to single independent variable. Okay. So these things are the definition of basic for ordinary differential equation. Now move on the next point, that is your simple ODE. So how you can say that the definition tells about the simple ODE. So Simple ODE is nothing but a differential equation involving ordinary derivative of one dependent variable with respect to a single independent variable. Okay, so a differential equation involving ordinary derivative of one dependent variable with respect to a single independent variable. That is your simple ODE. It means that differential equation involving ordinary derivative of one dependent variable with respect to a single independent variable. Here one thing keep in your mind कि जो डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है जिसमें इन्वॉल्व होगा ऑर्डिनरी डेरिवेटिव में, जिसपे होना क्या चाहिए, वन डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल with respect to single independent variable. That is your simple ODE. So that is, for example, here I am write dy upon dx plus 18y. This is called as simple ODE. And second example, that is d2y upon dx square plus 10 dy upon dx plus y, which is equal to 0. This is your simple ODE. Now come to the next point, that is your partial differential equation. So what is partial differential equation? So differential equation involving partial derivative of one or more variable with respect to one or more independent variable. Okay, which is called partial differential equation. So in this section involving one uh, here involving partial derivative. Okay, in ODE section involving ordinary derivative. So here involving partial derivative, okay, and partial derivative of one or more variable with respect to one or more independent variable is called what, your partial differential equation. Now come to the example part. Here involving what? Here involving a partial derivative of one or more variables with respect to one or more independent variable is called your partial differential equation. Now come to the example part. In first point, here is some partial derivative of d2y upon del x square plus here d2u upon del t square. Okay, and then here write y is equal to sine t. Okay, and first thing is that now come to the second point, that is your second example, del 2u upon del x square plus del 2z upon del t square plus del z upon del x, which is equal to cos x. Here, where y is equal to what? Y is equal to y x comma t. And then second thing is that z is equal to z x comma t. Okay. These are the dependent and independent case. And here is a partial derivative are already given for one or more variable. These are from two variable. Okay. And one or more independent variable, which is known as partial differential equation. Now come to the order of differential equation, and next thing is that degree of differential equation. Okay. Now come to the order part, order of differential equation. So what is order and degree? So the order of highest order derivative involving in a differential equation, which is called as order of differential equation. Now, first thing is that I am clear this topic by an example. Okay. So I will give you some example here. First thing is that take d to the power 4y upon dx to the power 4. Okay. Then to d2y upon dx square and plus 3 dy upon dx to whole power 4, which is equal to 0. Here, one thing is right here, that is the definition tells that the order of highest order derivative. So try to find the highest order derivative here first and then check their differential equation, which is called as order of differential equation. So you know that here the power 4 is your highest power derivative here. So what is the order of this section? Order of the highest order derivative involving in a differential equation, which is called order of differential equation. Try to check binary example. I will tell you the definition part. Okay. Here the order says that the order of highest order derivative. Highest order derivative involving in a differential equation and is called order of differential equation. Okay. So what is the highest order derivative here? Here is the order what? First thing you check with now. Here is order only 4. Okay, because it is highest order. So here is what? Order is 4. And now next point is, so in this section, here order is equal to what? The highest order derivative is 4 now. So this is your answer in this section. Na? Now come to the next point, which is your degree part. Okay. Now one more example for you and check with this. Take y is equal to under root x dy upon dx plus k upon dy upon dx. Check here. First thing is that order and degree of this part in second number question. So what is order and degree of this question? Second to find first. Here is a this type of, it is not a standard of format. So first thing is that in this section, convert into the standard form. Okay. So try to write like this, dy upon dx, which is equal to under root x dy upon dx plus k. Yani it means we multiply by dy by dx for each side. So here Now this section will be changed into like this. Okay. Already here now. So no need to multiply or write here. So only k part is remain here, and then dy by dx is multiplied in this side. Okay. So now you can easily find out the order of this question. Okay. So what is the order of this question? So order is, that is, the highest power derivative is only one now. So your order is 1. Now, next question for finding order. So here is some next question, that is y is equal to x dy upon dx plus a in bracket 1 plus dy by dx to the square and then all power 1 by 2. So what is here the order of this section? So order is what? Highest power derivative. So what is the order of this section? So you know the basically the highest derivative is only here is 1 now. So your order is 1. Okay. Now next question which is basically ask for order. So this for your homework part. Now second thing is your question is y plus x dy upon dx square. Okay. To the whole power 4 by 3, which is equal to y plus d2y upon dx square. So try to find the order of this question. Okay. Try to find, first thing is that let pause the videos and try to solve this question. I will give you some few seconds to find the order of this question. Okay. So the order of this question is highest derivative is only here na, look like 2. So your order is 2 only here. Okay. Now come to the next part, that is your degree portion. Okay. So what is degree? So degree is nothing but it is a differential equation having degree of highest derivative which occur in it after the differential equation has been made free from radical and fraction. So the degree of differential equation is the degree of highest derivative the degree of highest derivative which occur in it after the differential equation has been made free from radical and fractions. So this is the degree part, and now come to the question section. So try to find here. Already I will give you an example. Already I am right here. So first come to the first example. Okay. Yeah, here is your first example. So try to find the degree of this section. You know the highest derivative power, which is basically called as the degree. Okay. So here you try to see here. This is highest derivative and its power is 1 now. So here this degree is only 1 here. Now come to the next question. Also check with this question. So highest derivative power, okay, which is basically your the degree part. So here what is the degree of this second question? Degree of this question is nothing but that is your what? That is your 2. Okay. So how the degree come here 2? Let us interesting things is here. Try to solve first in this. Root x dy upon dx plus k. Take here the LCM, that is dy upon dx. And when you multiply here, the power goes to 2. And these are the cross multiply. Now you can write here dy upon dx is equal to under root x dy upon dx to the power 2 plus k. Okay. So basically, the degree part is the highest power derivative is the derivative in this section is the highest derivative goes from 1 and their power is 2. So maybe here the degree is only 2 here. Okay. यू अंडरस्टैंड माई पॉइंट मतलब क्या है कि अगर इसका सिंपल पहले रेडिकल करेंगे फ्री फ्रॉम रेडिकल कर लिए देन इसके बाद से जब इसका क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन किए तो देन इसका क्या हुआ कि जो हमारा डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन था इसका जो पावर दिख रहा है आपको तो पावर में तो मेन ये तो फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव भी दिख रहा है यहाँ पे। अब इन फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव का सबसे हाईएस्ट पावर जो गया है यहाँ पे 2 गया है आपका। सो हम कह सकते हैं कि इसकी डिग्री क्या होगी आपकी 2 होगी। नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। अब आराम से आप बता सकते हो ना कि इसका डिग्री क्या होगा। डिग्री बताओ पहले। भाई क्या सोच रहे हो ज्यादा तो ही होगा है ना। इस क्वेश्चन में डिग्री बताओ। ये तो ऑर्डर हो गया डिग्री बताओ इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है। अब इस क्वेश्चन को क्या करोगे सॉल्व करोगे सॉल्व करने के बाद क्या मिलेगा डिग्री इसकी 3 मिलेगी। फ्री फ्रॉम रेडिकल करने के बाद क्या होगा इसका डिग्री 3 होगा। ट्राई करना है इसको पहले ठीक है। देन उसके बाद से पता करना क्या होगा डिग्री इसका। नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। समथिंग रिमार्क हियर। कुछ रिमार्क है इसमें और उसको चाहो तो आप नोट कर सकते हैं। सो बेसिकली रिमार्क क्या है। देखो ध्यान से सुनो मेरी बात। रिमार्क क्या है मैं एक बार थोड़ा भी बता लेता हूँ ठीक है। देखो रिमार्क ये है कि जो डिग्री होता है ना ऑफ एन ओडी डिग्री ऑफ एन ओडी इज डिफाइंड when all the derivative all the derivative like this dy upon dx d2y upon dx square and so on are independent are present or may be as the polynomial from that is the term of derivative, that is the term are finite in number and power of each derivative in a positive integers. सो डिग्री क्या हो गया? हाईएस्ट डेरिवेटिव के पावर को डिग्री बोलते हैं, है ना? एंड ऑर्डर क्या हो गया? सिंपल जो हाईएस्ट डेरिवेटिव होता है वो आपका क्या होता है? ऑर्डर होता है। सो ये क्या हो गया आपका? सिंपल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन हो गया, और ये सारे उसके कुछ पॉइंट्स हो गए। तो ये ऑर्डर और डिग्री ये आपको क्लियर हुआ, बेसिक डिफिनीशन आपको क्लियर हो गया। एक लेक्चर में बस इतना ही रहेगा। अगले लेक्चर में मैं आपको बताऊंगा क्या लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, नॉन लीनियर ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, फिर सॉल्यूशन ऑफ सिंपल ओडी जानेंगे क्या होता है, उसके बाद से कुछ क्वेश्चन ट्राई करेंगे जो कि CSIR नेट में पूछे गए हैं। सो आगे वाला जो लेक्चर है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, तो आगे वाले लेक्चर के लिए मस्ट बी प्रिपेयर, और ट्राई कीजिए कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा MCQ क्वेश्चन के साथ में लॉजिक बिल्ड करने का ट्राई कीजिए। ये तो सिंपल एक लेक्चर हो गया। सो सिंपल क्या मैं बोलूँ अब आपको? मैं बोलता हूँ थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस लेक्चर। ओके, क्या बना दे एक बार यहाँ पे एक गोल वाला, और ये क्या हो गया कि स्माइली फेस हो गया, ठीक है? सो थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस लेक्चर। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में, तब तक के लिए थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियोस। दोस्तों में शेयर करें, और ये जो इम्पोर्टेंट मैं आपको बताया हूँ वो जरूर मैं डिस्कस करूँगा। तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दिन नहीं लेगा, मुझे लग रहा है कि 5 दिन के अंदर मैं वहाँ पर आ जाऊँगा। एग्जिस्टेंस एंड यूनिकनेस थ्योरम के बाद से वो सारी चीज़ें कवर होंगी, ठीक है? तब तक के लिए थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियोस।